Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Became the Destroyer of Shinobi World? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. And before continuing this, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And I apologize for not streaming today. It was because I was, kind of ill and did not want to do this. But now I'm okay. And yeah, aside from that, I hope you're all healthy and fine. And yeah, I am looking through your comments, and there's quite some ideas that I still don't get. Michael Mayer's one, I have been seeing that a lot, and as well as Spidey. My guy, please calm down. I will make your ideas. You have suggested me three ideas. One is obviously the Zeus one. The other one is Naruto being, married to Mikoto and all. I will do those. Please, just calm down, okay? I have some of my own ideas that I get from, working on your ideas, and I am currently waiting and quite excited, literally excited for my tablet to arrive. It's a graphic tablet, and I will be doing animations soon. It will be not as cool as the original anime series, so please do not expect anything like that. I will still try my hardest to, make it look at least seeable. So, yeah, aside from that, there are a lot of ideas that you guys have been giving me that is quite weird, and I try to search up for them, and they're movies. Movies that are quite old, and I don't like watching old movies. But yeah, I guess I'll watch them and check them out when I can. And maybe we'll see your ideas in the future. How about that, huh? I'm still not giving up on your ideas. I'm telling you honestly, I'm not sugarcoating stuff or saying that I will do these, blah blah blah, but I am telling you that it will take a lot of time because I obviously don't enjoy watching old movies, but yeah, I will for your sake, and once I'm finished, I will make your ideas, okay? That much I can promise. Whenever I have the time, that is. Aside from that, please enjoy today's story, and without any further ado, let's begin. And please, on a side note, do not mind any of my words if they sound rude or, just being arrogant or anything. I'm not trying to be any of that. I'm just trying to state an honest opinion of my own. And I apologize if any of you are hurt by this or, just angry because I can't, do this. I apologize to all of you in advance, okay? Now, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins with a 4-year-old child as he was seen in a white plane. As he looked at everywhere quite confused. I see, so am I dead now? He thought out loud. Kind of, said a being, as in front of him came a huge fox with 9 tails. Where is this place? Unfortunately, this is the path to afterlife, Naruto. How do you know my name? And who are you? Let's just say I am the reason, child, that you were hated and were killed. So I really am dead. You can say that. As a 4-year-old child, now named Naruto, started to wander around and finally found a way where he saw a beautiful woman seated and crying, and looking at him, she only cried louder, as Naruto was quite confused. But as the 9-tailed fox said, nodding him to go there, as Naruto went, what happened to you, miss? And who are you? As she hugged Naruto and cried, I am so sorry, my child. You at such a young age have suffered enough that many of the hardened humans haven't. The boy has suffered enough, said another gruff voice. It was Shinigami. And the third voice then came. The Yami. I told you guys to change his fate, but you didn't. We thought it was written by the wheel of fate, so it must be true. But we did not thought that it will be this harsh on him. This was not mentioned in his fate, sister, said the gruff voice again. Who are you all? I am Kami, child, said the crying woman, and this is my sister Yami, and this is Shinigami. That over there behind us is the wheel of fate that writes down the fate of each person that is about to be born or has been born. I see, but what happened to mine? And what is this about me being cruel? Your fate was to be the savior of the elemental nation, carrying on the scars as well as their sins to protect them. But it seems that they have lost that right. Suddenly in front of them something happened. The wheel of fate itself stopped, and a figure came out. And they all guessed. It was the Supreme One, who has never stepped out of his machine. I apologize, child. It was me who put that fate on you. But I did not knew that human cruelty will go this harsh on you. And on such a young age, it seems they have forgotten the consequences of the previous generations and worlds. You're not going to do that. The three of them asked, with terror in their eyes. Yes, I am. You will be going to go back and be reborn, child. But this time not as the savior, but the destroyer. You will destroy them all. Make them suffer. Take away everything, whatever you desire. You have your own fate to write. There will be huge consequences with this Supreme One. Please think this through. I have seen through this child multiple times, said the Supreme Being with sadful eyes. His life isn't easy, even if people recognize him in some of the alternative dimensions. They always hate him in the beginning, and some are much worse than ours. As Naruto then heard a bright light surrounding him, as a sounding of wheezing was heard, and he disappeared. Next thing Naruto knew, Naruto was an infant child, and he was not orphaned this time. He could remember. He saw a red-haired woman carrying him, as she looked down at him with a smile. Don't worry, Naruto. This time you will be fine, she said, as Naruto then saw as the woman turned to see that the village of Konoha was still being destroyed by the Nine-Tails fox, as suddenly there was a yellow flash next to them. Naruto, being an infant child but still a 4-year-old, could understand what they were saying. See, honey, it is done. Isn't it beautiful to see these pieces of shits being destroyed? These sons of bitches getting what they deserve? Isn't it, Naruto? As Naruto was quite surprised what was going on. Who are these two? Let's go, Minato-kun, and take our son somewhere safe. As Naruto then heard a gruff voice, stop, as it was the Kyuubi. As everything halted, as the Biju, after destroying them, disappeared. It appeared in front of them, in a smaller chibi state. I would like to go with him. In the previous life, he suffered because of me, but the Supreme Being sent us here with our memories, as so could be said for Naruto. So he must remember, and he is still quite confused to who you two might be. I think he has some sort of grasp on it by now, but let me tell him. Naruto, if you understand us, blink your eyes. That is all I ask. Naruto, with somewhat of willpower, blinked. Good, said Kyuubi. So you do remember. My name is Kurama, and I will help you achieve the goal that was sent by the Supreme Being, and that is to destroy the shinobi world and take away what has made them the shinobis in the first place. As the sage of the sixth spot soul appeared, I have heard what happened. Kurama, I did not do such thing, father. It was the Supreme Being. As even the sage's eyes widened. Oh, I see. I will not intervene because it is not my part to, but please find it in your heart to forgive them. As Minato and Kushina then said with anger, you think we will let him? No. We have seen firsthand from above what our son went through. just the age of 4, and he was killed. But he was supposed to be their savior. Now he's the destroyer. He will be the very own reason that the shinobi world is destroyed, and we are damn proud of it. Because this system, this world has bred nothing more than hatred, greed, and anger amongst one another. There will be no chakra anymore. So be it. As I told you before, said the sage, it's not my place nor my time to decide or intervene. I'm just a mirage of my previous existence, guiding those who need guidance and seeking answers to the questions of the reality altogether. Good luck in your endeavors. With those, the sage left. Seal me inside of him. What? Minato said. You know, part of me hates you because you were I am not the reason. It was that masked person, remember? I am not gonna lie and sugarcoat stuff that I did not hated you one bit. But Kushina, remember this. You two have been resurrected just before Naruto's birth and after I was released. As both of them nodded. You two have died and everything would have gone to shit show after this. And now the Supreme Being has changed that and given us a chance. Now it is up to us to fulfill the deed and move on with our lives. And I still will stick with Naruto. Why is that? As the fox turned into a little girl. Because I wanted a little brother for a long time. A brother that can only be mine. And I have found one. As she grabbed the infant child from Kushina's arms and hugged him closer. Wait, you can? All of the Bijus can. But they do not know how to. I was the first one to discover. And I kept it a secret. You really are a cunning fox, aren't you? What are foxes for? That is why I chose the fox form in the first place. As after that, all of them departed, leaving Konoha to burn down in its own arrogance. And as we see them traveling, scene cut, we go towards Uzumaki ruins. We see that there was a working building there. As Kushina was standing there. Kushina, what are we doing here? Everything will be revealed in due time, Minato. Our son will need an army. Army of those people who will follow him through hell. And the battle we're about to commence will cause chaos and hell upon here. And we're going to need some people, some strong hardened people. As Kushina did the secretive knock, which was knocking 9 times, then a seal appeared, and the seal, after unlocking it, it took them half an hour just to enter. As the door changed into a new one, as they went downstairs, as there were many hallways there and well-lit rooms, as from them red-haired figures have started to appear. To whom you might be, I am Kushina Uzumaki. As Kushina's father, Arashi Uzumaki, came. It's been a long time, Tojan. Kushina-chan, you're back. Oh, and Minato too, you're back as well. I hope everything is fine. We heard that Konoha was attacked, so the news has traveled. Yes, it seems quite far. Who might this be? Said Arashi, as he picked up the infant child. He's my son. I am a grandfather now, huh? Yeah, you are. Why don't you seem so happy? We will tell you in due time. Mito, he said, calling his wife. It was a common name amongst Uzumakis, so yeah, every other woman was named Mito. Here, meet our grandson. I have something to discuss with these two. Time skip. After 10 hours of explanation later. I see. So you were dead in the alternative reality. And we remained hidden. Yes. And this time around, the Supreme Being, as you call it, above Shinigami, Kami, and Yami, has revived you back and given tasks to a Naruto over here that he destroys the shinobi world, and I believe he needs an army to do that, Tochan. One by one, all of them will fall down like dominoes. First of them will be Kiri, and then after acquiring Kiri, we will go after Iwa, and then Kumo, and then Suna. We can go after Suna after Kiri, remember? I know, but Suna is an easy target. We will leave it for the last. And finally, we will go for Konoha head on, because we know for sure that they will survive that attack. We are not sure about that. We are bound to remain hidden, remember? What? But Tojan, I know what I said, but it is not the time, and revenge is a foolish man's game. If that is what you're asking me, daughter, I apologize. I cannot. Listen, we're not asking you for anything. We just want you to train Naruto. We will help him on the way, on our own. And after that, Arashi thought hard. Fine. I said my clan wouldn't help it, but I can. I will also join you in these endeavors. But, remind you again, clan must be protected at all cost. Kushina, we are only hundreds remaining here. 100 true shinobi-bred warriors who fight for honor, not for greed. Father, remind you again. As Arashi smiled, that may be true, but what? Said one of the soldiers, Leader-sama. We are ready. You have heard this? How many times do I have to tell you? We were curious, and this is quite hollow place, so it's not that hard to not listen into. As Mito then came carrying little Naruto. That is what is sad, what happened to this child. He was supposed to be the child of prophecy that we were waiting for, huh? It seems that Konoha has taken away from us. It only gives us one option then, everyone. Mito said, Mito, please, don't. We are going into the war as everyone cheered. And help the destroyer destroy the elemental nations. Even if it cost us our chakra. As all of them cheered. Chakra has cost nothing more than hatred. It has cost our clan to go into hiding. Many of our loved ones to go into ground 6 feet deep because of this. As all of them cheered as well. As Arashi then said with solemn eyes, come on. Please, Arashi. They have taken away your grandson once. Don't make the same mistake again. He has died once already. And young. A lot young. He was not lucky enough to survive. If it wasn't for Shinigami Kami and Yami-sama. Fine. We will. But I just wanted to protect you all. We do not need protection anymore, Leader-sama. We are prepared. It is time for us to get our revenge as well. I told you revenge is a foolish man's game. Then we are all damn fools. As Arashi then chuckled. I guess I am a bigger fool than all of you. Fine. We all will. As after that, the training era began. Naruto, as soon as he could walk, was starting to begin to train. Because he knew it was going to be a hard and tough life in front of him now. Time skip. 14 years later. We see that a 14-year-old masked person with blonde hair was standing there. He was wearing all black shinobi clothing, as it was snowing heavily, as a group of Iwa shinobis was moving back to their village, but they were cornered by bandits, and almost all of them were killed. And one, what seemed like Genin girl, was only alive. As Naruto jumped down and slashed everyone. Watch out, it's the ghost! As it was already too late. Before they all could do anything, they all were dead on the ground. As Naruto sheathed his katanas, as he walked towards the girl. It's alright. You're okay. Naruto said, Why are you acting like your voice is deep? He said, trying to ease herself up. You got me there, Naruto said. So what's your name? My name is Kotsutsuchi. Ah, Where are you from, Kurtasuchi? As she pointed towards her headband, with a face that said, duh. Oh, Eva, huh? I am sorry about your comrades. I was just passing by when I saw this. I mean, them being killed, so I arrived here to save you. Thank you. And yeah, I guess I should go back. Or maybe I shouldn't. What do you mean by that? They said that my grandfather, well, sent them to kill me. What? Why would he do that? Well, let's just say he and I haven't seen eye to eye, and he did not approve of me or my mother. Oh, and your father? I don't think that he does either now after my mother is gone. I kind of remind him too much of her. How about this? As Naruto gutted some of her blood and threw it on her headband after smashing it good, while making some cracks and throwing it there. They should be good enough, right? As both of them were hidden. What are we doing? Just wait and see. As they waited for some hours, and finally, she saw her father came and picked up her headband. Good riddance. As after that, he left. As Kurtasuchi was breaking down after seeing this, as Naruto's, will once more harden to end this all hatred. Worthlessness. Nothing more came out of it than just greed. Calm down, Naruto. It will all be done. I know, Nechan, it will be done. Child, just calm down, okay? And comfort her. As Naruto did what he could do best. Trying to comfort her. You know, I don't know how to comfort you at this time. Wow, really great going there. As she cried. But Naruto said, I know that it'll be all okay. I am Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As she looked at him, your father, they lied. My father was protecting you. And you wanna know one thing? My mother. Due to her being the Jinchuriki, I can see through the Biju's memories as well, because my Nechan and I are linked. As Naruto saw through her memories and showed her some, due to a jutsu that was, much more refined technique of Yamanaka clan. As Kurtasuchi saw everything unfold, her mother really was fighting Minato Namikaze, as they were in a battle, as a person's eyes could be seen as she was tied. Run away, Minato, I'll be fine. As then the person's eyes turned towards Oniki as he shot out his particle style and destroyed her mother once and for all. You damn sick bastard, yelled the person, and that is where the video paused that was being shown. As Kurtsuji's eyes widened and then narrowed. The son of a bitch, old maggot. I will kill him. No. What does he has that he thinks is most precious? His goddamn particle style. His goddamn power. We will take that away from him. Now that you know that my father is innocent, he himself was too shocked to see what was happening. But they were in the midst of battle. They had to move on. I cannot. I will kill him. Who, my dad or that son of a bitch? Not your father. As after that, Naruto and Kurtasuchi returned to their hidden base. And after explaining everything to them, some more time passed. While this was going on, we go towards Konoha. Some of the clans, those who at least tried to protect Naruto, were already informed of what was going to happen. Not through by Minato, not through by anyone, not even by Kami, Yami, or Shinigami, but by the Supreme Being himself. The Yugas, the Yamanakas, the Naras, and Akamichis, and Aburames as well. And the Uchihas. They all left after the Great Destruction, as they labeled it, on 10 October. Their fourth Hokage ran away, never to be seen with his family. The reason Sarutobi was still flabbergasted that Minato declined their help and even threw their Kage hat there. Minato wasn't one for doing this all, as he was, well, forced to retake the Elemental again, as people were hating on Minato for abandoning them. Quite ironic, as we see Hiruzen seated in his office, or what was left of it, as the elders were there. Have you tracked down Minato? No. It's been a lot of years. I still do not know how did this happen. Why did this happen? Neither can I. As for Kushina, she as well. She was loyal to the village. Both of them were. But how did this happen, Hiruzen? Koharu asked. We are all trying to figure that out. Koharu, we still haven't. Well, you damn should move faster, said Danzo as all of them left. As Jiraiya entered, I heard what happened a lot. I still can't believe it. It was real. When I heard it first, I thought it was just a joke. Or a prank to call me back, Sensei. Well, it wasn't, Jiraiya. It wasn't. Trust me, I do too think that it should have been a prank. But it is way too much. Why did Minato do that? I still can't comprehend. I still can't. There's something that you're not telling me, Sensei. Please, tell me. There might be some detail that you missed out. Well, there was this little detail that I might have skipped. What? He did say that, well, he has been reborn again, and so has been Kushina, and soon all of us will pay. I gotta go ask the, well, Gamamaru-sama about this. I will discuss this with them. As Jiraiya went out to venture to find the truth about this little mystery, as now we see Jiraiya standing in front of Gamamaru-sama, the great Toad Elder Sage. As after explaining to them, the Toad's eyes widened, and for the first time the opium-smoking Toad was fully awake. I think it is great, Jiraiya, that you do not know, or otherwise you will try to change this prophecy as well. Prophecy? But you never gave me any prophecy. I think I am been smoking again. Well done, Jiraiya, leave. I will tell you your answer soon, if I find anything revelationary inside of it. As after that, Jiraiya left. What do you mean by the prophecy has changed? It is changed. The prophecy was given to me that there will be a savior, there will be light. But now the savior has changed into darkness. Darkness that will bring new light. The new era. The era of shinobi will be over. Everything will be gone, once and for all. And all because of Konoha's arrogance. And the time comes, cut ties with Jiraiya, if he is too foolish to listen. As Jiraiya came from the hiding out. What was that? Jiraiya, I ordered you to... I don't care now. Please tell me what was that. I'm a part of this clan as well. Above the village. Please, I have the right to know. What is this destruction? What is this catastrophe? We can stop it. You can't. It is the will of the Supreme Being, as well as Kamiyami and Shinigami. Before it was their will to save you all, but now it is their will to destroy and take away the shinobi system, not the shinobi's lives. But why? It is the staple of what we built, the staple of greediness, Jiraiya, and jealousy. This is what it is, and nothing more. If you still can't see what the Supreme Being has chosen, then leave. We have no place for you here. But remember this, Jiraiya. If you try to intervene in any other further way, we will be taking the other side of the battle and stopping you at any point. Child, please, I have to know what happened. I have to be certain before any of this. I need to know where I stand once and for all. After this, I have to know what happened to the point where the prophecy was changed that you mentioned. As the Supreme Being appeared there, Gamamaru, I apologize, Supreme Being, as everyone bowed, as Jiraiya was dumbfounded. Jiraiya, I know what you are thinking. Do not even try to tell Minato or any other village what will be happening. But why have you given up on us? Well, let me show you. As Jiraiya went through everything what Naruto went before he ended up dying. As Jiraiya was panting heavily, this is what happened? Yes, this was what was sort of reality, but I changed it. I altered it, giving the child his own free will to write, and gave him only one task, to take away what makes you a shinobi, without killing you. As Raden said, this much I can deal with. I would like to side with them, and be a spy for Konoha. As Jiraiya felt quiet, I can't let this go on. We deserve a second chance. How many? How many chances, Jiraiya, have I given you? Again and again, every century there was a prophecy child born, but you killed or either ignored. Wanna know funny thing? The Rinnegan boy that you found in the rain country was the previous child, and now his path is the same, to take away the chakra, to build a nice place. I'm going to visit him next. He will be great help for Naruto in these endeavors. Please, you have to save us. Otherwise we might end up dying because of chakra exhaustion, or chakra being not in our system. Humans did not need chakra. You guys existed even before the chakra existed. It was a gift from us, for you all to mingle with one another. But now, we see that we were wrong. Our decision was not just. And we have made a mistake. And to rectify it, each and every 100 years we send a prophecy child. He did what he could best, but you people always ended up tormenting and killing them. The same. Naruto is the last. It will end here. That is why we changed his life and turned him into the destroyer. As Jiraiya was looking down, I'll be leaving then. Jiraiya, said Fukusaka, I'm sorry my boy, but you're not a part of this clan if you still go against us. Us? You can't just abandon me. Because what? Because God has abandoned you? Jiraiya, we may be your clan, but we're not foolish. We need to survive as well. Konoha and everyone else has dug their grave. It's time for them to lay in it. Isn't that right? As Jiraiya looked down, it may be, but we still deserve a second chance. No, Jiraiya. No second chances now. As after Jiraiya left, we see that the Supreme Being sent in a dream to, Pain, or more like Nagato Uzumaki. The one Uzumaki who thought that he was alone, as his eyes widened. Konan. What is it, Nagato? We're leaving. What? But, no buts, we're leaving. It was all a trap to begin with. As Obito appeared there. What trap? Listen, Obito. How do you know that name? Zetsu is going to betray us. We all are going to die, one way or another. And you have the worst fate out of us. So please, stop this madness. Obito is going to use all of this to revive his mother. Madara, you, everything will be betrayed. All of this will be for naught. How can you say that? I just know. Please, believe me. Since you are telling me this, and telling me who I am, I just might believe you for now. And wait and see what will happen. We have to help take one thing away from shinobis to end all of this madness. There is another way to stop this. What? Taking away chakra. As Obito's eyes widened, why did he not think of that? But how? How can we do that? Obito said. Rin, she died, didn't she? How do you know such things? I just know. Believe me when I say this. You blame Kakashi for it, but he wasn't the one who killed. You just needed someone to blame. The death of the girl you loved. And not only that, it was Eva. It was Kumo and Kiri combined who did this. They made her a ticking time bomb. She was going to die either way. You knew that deep down as well. And Kakashi, he was protecting her, not killing her as she wished. And she was the one who jumped in between, sacrificing her life. Enough, damn it. Enough. How are we going to do this? First of all, we have to get away. Because Itachi is a mole, I know. A mole for Jiraiya. And they might try to do something. Something that we do not wish to happen. As this was going on in the elemental nations, some tides were turning. We go towards Konoha. As tides were turning there as well, but for the worst. And then we go and have a scene cut towards Naruto. As Naruto was resting, it has been 2 months after rescuing Kurtsuchi. As he was resting and he felt something heavy on his chest. As he opened his eyes to see that it was Fu, naked, in the sheets. Fu, please. It's morning already. But you're my hubby. I won't leave you alone now. Fu was another Jinchuriki that Naruto rescued while on his travels as Ghost. He was assigned to kill her, but Naruto killed those who hired him instead and took her away just 2 years ago. And since then, Fu and him have gotten so close that she has labeled herself as Naruto's wife. As in their figure rose, "Nuh-uh, he's mine," said Kurtsuchi. As within 2 months, Kurtsuchi has gotten close to Naruto as well. Literally, way too much close for Naruto's liking. But Naruto did enjoy that. Kind of, feeling blessed and all. As life was going great until Naruto was called. "Naruto, it seems that there are some people here to meet you." Who might they be? As they were none other than Obito Uchiha, as well as Nagato Uzumaki, that was guided there by the Supreme Being. Well, to join their endeavors with Naruto. "A war is brewing, Naruto," said Nagato before their introduction. "How do you?" "Supreme Being, he told us everything. A war is brewing. When we were coming here, we heard from the locals that the 5 nations are gathering. It seems Jiraiya has betrayed the trust." "What trust?" "What are you talking about?" said Minato. "Supreme Being has told us everything, and he told us that Jiraiya has, gotten a gist of what is going to happen. This can't be good, and he's still a loyalist to Konoha, so figure that out yourself, Minato. What is he going to do? This cannot be good." "Can it now?" said Kushina. "No, it is not. So what are we going to do here, gentlemen?" "I am Nagato Uzumaki. I am a part of this clan as well. So I am here with my wife," as he looked towards Konan, who blushed away, "and my friend, Obito." "Obito?" As Obito finally removed his mask. "I'm sorry, Sensei. I lied, and it was me who..." "What? But why would you?" "I was manipulated by Zetsu, thinking that there is a way to, stop all of this and revive her." "Oh, you damn idiot," said Kushina as she went towards Obito and hugged him. "You still are hurting, huh?" As Obito cried. "Still am, Nia-chan." "You damn idiot," she bonked him on the head. "You could have told me. You could have came to us." I wanted to, but I was tricked by Madara into thinking that Kakashi killed her, and none of you cared. It broke me. I thought that you might have done the same to me. She might have done the same to me. We never did. We searched for your body high and low, Obito. But the elders were forcing me to give up. I had no choice. But Kakashi, Rin, and I still looked for you. Kakashi still does, hoping to find your remains so he could bury you properly. But I think that he might know now." As they were discussing some future plans, we go towards the Kage Summit. "We have to deal with the Uzumakis, as well as this brat. Otherwise the shinobi system is done for. The gods have abandoned us. But we will be the new ones, overthrowing them and showing them we do not need them," Onagi said, as they all gathered around. And 1 month later, the whole armies were gathered and marching towards Uchiha. But Naruto and Obito and Nagato were there with his bots. Shinra Tensei. Half of the armies were decimated already as Obito called upon the mighty meteor, as Naruto with his ultimate speed and katanas cut it down each and every one of them, as the 5 Kages remained, alongside the other Jinchurikis, into their perfect Jinchuriki state, as Naruto transformed as well, and so did Fu. "Listen to you all idiots," said Kurama. "You still going to side against your Nechan?" "No," as all of the Bijus joined her, as they all smirked down, as Naruto then did something. Something that nobody noticed. He absorbed all the Bijus as the Jinchurikis fell down, and Naruto did a one-hand seal. "Kai," he said, as the chakra was started to absorb into a huge orb, as Naruto's chakra was the last one, as it was absorbed as well. And then, instead of going anywhere, it turned into a fruit that Kai, the Supreme Being, offered to Naruto. And Naruto ate half of it and gave some parts to his family and his loved ones. And Naruto gained the ultimate power and erased chakra from the beginning to this day. Aside from his family and those within his family who have the kindest of heart, nobody will be able to use chakra. And that was forever written, cemented at that moment. And a new era of shinobi began all together. Many people could not believe that they at one point were being held as the strongest people and powerful people in the elemental nation, but now they were nothing more than normal civilians, and the Uzumaki Namikaze family and the Uzumaki clan in general was regarded as the higher power now, in hierarchy after gods, to watch over the humans so they do not corrupt away anymore. They were the executioners of the will of gods, who wanted nothing more than to give the chance to humanity. And humanity, being arrogant, threw away every chance they got. As we go towards Naruto, he had children with the two, and were happy. The other clans, after turning normal, turned to farming. Some of them turned to different, aspects. As for Oniki, Yagura, Rasa, they all were captured, alongside Hiruzen. But surprisingly, Hiruzen wasn't there. It was Tanzo. Hiruzen was freed after that, and instead Danzo was captured. Jiraiya was chained as well, as Tsunade was the one who was there with them to drag Jiraiya. "Hime?" "Hello, Jiraiya," said Orochimaru as well. "What is going on?" "Oh, let's just say we are together now." As Jiraiya's worst fear came true, Orochimaru has one-upped him, and he will be in jail forever to regret what he has done. But it was already too late for him to choose the other side now. And the world was finally at peace for the first time. No wars, no bloodshed, no nothing. The bandits were still afraid, because the powerful human family was still around, with the Uzumakis still working in shadows to keep the streets clean. As it has been 20 years since then, things were the same. Otsutsuki's tried to intervene, but they were halted, diverted, and changing their courses and leaving, because a higher power was here now, to unbalance the power balance of this world. But Naruto thanked the gods still. Even though he became one of them, he still thanked them. Why? Because they were the ones who gave him a chance when he lost everything. And now he had everything. The world, his family, his loved ones. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like the content of this channel, and please do not take it to heart if you find my words rude or anything. I mean nothing by it, it's just honest opinion. And yeah, aside from that, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.